Everyone, this is Tim Shin Gaming back with another episode of my Silver Meadows map of Minecraft. Now, as you can see, been doing some mining. Oddly enough, it's been a long few days. Basically, I got it in my head to decide to do a little more of the farming aspect of Minecraft, because I will admit, it is a little hard now that I'm going in to try to do everything by hand. So I thought, oh yeah, I was watching a video of one of the hermits on Hermitcraft that got me into wanting to do something like this, and basically he was Cub fan. That's not his full tag, but I don't remember the rest of it. But basically, he was one of the ones that gave me the inspiration to do what I'm doing later with my pyramid. But midway into his season, he built an automatic item sorter, which, for obviously anyone that doesn't know what that is, it basically will sort every item that it'll sort every item that you have, as long as you've got it set up right. Now, the annoying part to that is the amount of redstone and resources you have to put in to do that. Not sure if it was worth it overall, but well, I do think it was worth it, but still. Yeah, I also built a netherwart farm, I guess you could call it, because I'm gonna need it. Because unfortunately, this farm is going to be a bit of a pain. Because what I want to do is, I want to use redstone. Well, not redstone. Red nether brick to create my pyramid. I've gotten pretty much the idea I want for it right now. It's going to be up in the air a little bit so that I'll have the lower end. Because I decided that I didn't want to remove this base that I have right here. So I just thought it would be better if... So what I decided to do was... What do you want? Go away. What I decided to do was I wanted to put it at like about Y level 90 or so. So then it shouldn't hurt the base as much. As you can see, I've cleared out a fair bit already. I'm thinking I'm gonna mine out the... Feels like the hermits have a lot easier time doing this kind of thing, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mine out the stronghold when I'm close enough, and I'm gonna just like mine around it to keep mostly the stronghold intact, but still have plenty for later. So let's get along with what I wanted to show you today. I wanted to finish it before I showed it off on my video, but it was a pain. It took me I think 3 days to build it. Now, this design is actually from another Minecraft YouTuber who, I want to say he does a lot of farm video tutorials. I got the design from him. His name is, at least his tag on YouTube, his channel name is Shulkercraft. I got this automatic sorter item sorter from watching his video. And yes, I basically built it pretty much exactly the way he did. So anyone that watches his videos wouldn't recognize this design. Basically, I've got it so that I haven't done much of it yet because I don't have all the resources. I had enough to build it, obviously, but it was still a pain to build this thing. I mean, like, it took me a whole day to build this, and another day to build all the little redstone that I have here. Which is my first full redstone project, but it just was a pain to build it all. Now, I will say, though, that outside of this, though, I'm kind of thinking about changing the design up a little bit because, well, I'm not saying I hated what he did. I think that this area right here and the hallway over here, I kind of want to build like a different design pattern for it. Like, I'm debating about building like a terracotta map here, and then maybe put in some of the precious stones up here instead of just the stone brick. Also, because of other reasons. Because I don't know. I kind of want to build like a light structure here because I don't like the torches everywhere like that. And if I take them out, like so. Oops. Hit the torch. You get this. I put a few torches up to kind of that I feel would be fitting, but this will definitely drag mobs in if I leave it like that. So what I'm thinking is doing like either sea lanterns or glowstone to kind of fill this out and make it look a little nicer. And yeah, like I said, the stone brick, it's alright, but I don't like just all stone. I'd like to kind of detail it if I can. And in case you're wondering why I left this open, it's because I need a way into the system. Because, as I said, I've only done this, but I should mention that all of these resources are not from... Oops. Get out of there. These are all just from my, this is just from everything I've collected here. This is not taking up my other base of resources, which, I don't know, I don't think I want to move them from there. This place will be for, like, my main storage. Now, I don't know, honestly, if I'm going to build this again, at least in this world. I kind of want to do that for my Dwarven city, because the build style is more like Dwarven in a way. It's just going to be a pain because I don't have a mountain to put it in. Unless I build one again, a mini one. But there's a few hills in there that would fit. I just... this was a pain to build. Admittedly, obviously, I mean, I think it took me like 14 hours or so to build it. Which... it's a lot of work and also a massive ton of resources. Because this thing was just a pain. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of different bricks that I needed to use. And it was a pain to do. I think I went through almost a lot of my resources from my main base. I mean, it worked out, but I just like, it was a pain, and plus I had to HUD. And I will say as well, I had to rebuild it a couple times because I messed up the placement of the hoppers. Because I realized that, well, let's see, to explain it. Alright. I don't really keep scaffolding on me, so this is a bit of a pain, and I don't. Yes, I'm literally going to dig from the wall just to put a stone up. But yeah, see the hoppers here, the ones that I would, oh, these ones. Yeah, these ones. These hoppers here, the ones that are connected to the comparators. Seriously? I could have sworn I did those. But anyway, those hoppers were all facing the wrong direction. So these ones were supposed to be facing the hoppers, or the comparators. Ended up, they were actually facing just straight down. So no matter what I did, it took me like 10 minutes to figure out that it wasn't the right way. So I was like, great. So I had to spend almost an entire little bit of time to replace everything. Now, as for this, I'm actually kind of lost a little bit. Because on one hand, I actually could build another portal here. Because I do have there's a fair bit of mine down here. Because I had to kind of wall off sections just to fit the storage system here. Which, I swear, the storage system feels bigger than any base I've had. But, like, so, there are stuff underneath here. I'm just debating how I want to do it. My idea, I think, is to have stairs on either side going down to, like, diamond level. Or, like, well, Y11 or Y5. So I can get the resources for that, to use this. Now, like I said, I haven't fully decided yet. So if you guys do have any opinions of what I could do, anyone in the comments, I'm kind of thinking to change the floor up and then either put a central pillar that's going to be for lighting, or I'm almost tempted to do like another portal here, as in this would be kind of a good place for like a hub center. Now I'm a little hesitant because I know mobs can come in through the nether portals, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. Depending on when I get the comments, I might not be able to. I might have already decided on what I want to do, but Now, the other thing I want to do, which I will probably do off camera, is I'm going to build an Enderman farm. Mostly for, well, probably for mending necessity, but still. Alright. Let's see if I can sleep. But yeah, basically I've been watching the videos a little bit from Shulkercraft, because he has a lot of good farm videos, which I'm kind of leaning towards. Okay, so all but 2 for that one. But yeah, basically I'm kind of leaning towards Shulkercraft's farms. I will admit that it is a problem on Bedrock to build some of those said farms, purely because certain redstone devices do not work the way they're intended. Case in point, there is a ironically, in regards to like the Enderman farm, it is better to have sweeping edge, which is not doable on Bedrock, at least not the console versions. Because apparently the Bedrock versions do not possess the TNT duplication, which makes it hard for, like, particularly for wood farms. So it's a bit of a pain. It can be dealt with depending on how you do it, but it's still a pain. Whoa, oops. Well, case in point, the my item sorter now that I built. When I was reading the descriptions of it, and while I was building it, I kind of was worried that it might not work for my console. Not a problem per se, because the design is actually good in that it's not dependent on the item sorter. I mean, the item sorter is good to have, but you can still use the storage as long as it works the way it's intended. Oh, I guess I didn't clear everything out. I thought I cleared everything out to 57, but I guess not. Oh well. Or 58, I should say. Yeah, it's kind of sad because I have so many granite, diorite, whatnot. Then again, some of this is probably going to get thrown to my mountain anyway, so who knows. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really done much with the mountain yet because, frankly, it's not that I haven't wanted to, it's just I get kind of tired sometimes with work, and so I can't work on it as much as I'd like. Also, spending 14 hours building a item sorter doesn't exactly make me feel like doing it. In retrospect, though, it may not take me as long to build it the next time if I build it. As I read on one of the comments that someone had built 2 of them. And I'm just like, I saw that, I'm like, alright, if you say so. But yeah, if you're, or anyone watching my videos that's new to Minecraft, sorry, just having a little shortness of breath, but watch Shulkercraft's videos. He seems like a pretty good person for Minecraft tutorials for these kind of farms. For those that, it's also helpful for those that are, like, say, starting out that frankly don't all understand the technical aspects of the game. Like me, I actually am pretty smart, but at that same time, it's like I don't quite understand the redstone. I'm tended to be more of an artist where I'd rather do this. Yeah, it's kind of like I almost don't even check my inventory space. Basically, there are a few farms that I wanted to start building once I get to that point. Now, as for what am I going to do once I get to the point where I want to, like, stop clearing this out, I don't know. But I'm actually getting because a lot of the stronghold is actually at about Y level 50, so I'll be able to start seeing a lot of it, and then I can work around it. I feel like I dragged too. I do have a potion of slow falling, but it just, I don't know. But yeah, it's getting there. Now what I want to do for this area is a little different. Basically, I got this ravine here, which isn't bad. I gotta clean it up a little bit, but I'm kind of thinking about doing like a strip of shops here. Kind of like have a black market down here. And then what I'm thinking about doing is once I get to the right level, I'm going to build the pyramid up. But still, let me know what you think, how that goes. So, unfortunately, I can't really do time lapses on my console, so obviously that makes it more like I have to show you the end product rather than build it myself and do like a replay mod. But anyway, I'm hoping to have, what I'm going to try to do after this would be, I've gotten close enough now, I'm thinking about building my, like a Enderman farm, and hopefully after this, thinking about an iron farm and my tree farm. Basically, I think a lot of the shulkercraft stuff is good, so I'm kind of... Oh, no. Alright. So, we'll see. But that's all I got for today, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider hitting the like button. And if you're new, please consider subscribing so you can stay up to date on all my videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Once again, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.